Hello, welcome to Pure Soul Alchemy. I'm Gabriela Espinosa, and I'll be taking us through a psychic surgery treatment for the next 20 minutes. It's most beneficial if you can lay down, relax, close your eyes while you receive your treatment. Pure Soul Alchemy is a transmission of channeled advanced bioenergy operations through my perception of what I'm perceiving on the inner energetic grid. We're opened in ways which allow these technologies to come through into our physical reality and enact change on your behalf. Allow your mind to relax into the words and phrases that are going to be coming through, and try not to focus too much on interpretation, application, etc. Now, just notice any attempts by your mind to try to hold on to them, and simply just let go into the healing transmission of what's being said. And if you fall asleep, that's excellent. It's quite helpful to replay the session often to deepen its healing effects and take the healing further. And if you find the session helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you'll be alerted about future sessions. So this session today will serve to assist you in dissolving some of the deeper, more primal fears that keep you from launching and taking action, organic action, towards your inspirations, goals, and helps you to move forward, to move closer to creating the deeper desired life situations that you would like to have. So go ahead and lay down, relax, recline, closing your eyes, breathing deeply, slowing down your breathing. Bring to mind any goals, dreams, inspirations. These can be around career, romance, gardening, hobbies, etc. Anything really. And we will be focusing on removing any hidden fears, obstructions that get in the way of making real progress in these areas of your life. And have all of these in mind and more before playing this session, and they will be addressed now and beyond as you re-listen. So we're going to begin by connecting with our divine physical and non-physical intelligence to align completely with our own core essence. Aligning with the fundamental and essential aspects of ourselves, aligning with the earth, sun, inner moon, mother, father, God, aligning with our own inherent creator self and our right placement in the universe. The purest healing source within us is our own deepest aspect. We agree to serve as our own healing agent and to serve from and as our own ultimate inner counsel, the all that I am. We now invoke, welcome, and receive our beloved Mother and Father God to exact their loving, divine, blessed grace into our healing proceedings today. So we're going to begin by clearing the factoring out of entrapments, ghost sequencing that comes through, infiltrates, penetrates, rewards, but it's not good rewards. These are lower level, lower frequency rewards. So we're clearing for all that and then some. Take a deep breath and receive this clearing even deeper. So allowing for more portions of your immediate aspect to come forward, to communicate, to commune with you as a full spectrum participant in your life. You can think of it as those parts of you that typically have been taking a back seat, being rendered ineffectual, not being allowed to play in the game, being sitting on the bench the whole time. Those, we're opening the space for these parts of you to come forward. Now, it may feel a little clunky, a little like wobbly. That's okay. They've been on the bench for a long time. You gotta give them a break and cheer them on. These parts of you that it's time for them to come and get in the game and grow and expand into your bigger, authentic power self. Higher self fear-based infiltrations, clearing and delineating the appropriate spacing, positioning, placement in your life. We're doing a clearing for power brokering. I'm going to sit with that for a little bit longer. Okay, there's something about feeling like you have to bargain, make deals in order for you to express and allow your full power, your full potential, and also the inspired visions, the inspirations that already want to come forward and be fulfilled from you and by you. Great. I'm going to go to my downloaded healing points now. Disgruntled operation style. Styling. Let's do a clearing there. Releasing remorse-based affiliations. Heavy-handed burdening, retraction, clearing, and dispersing and disposing of those. Great. Okay, let's clear pressure to resolve the fear, guilt, and energy entrapments of others. And this is typically over your own needs. So your own needs get pushed to the side, and you just have this impulse to fulfill the energetic obligations, needs, entrapments, and on of others. Let's deeply clear here. Relax into this process. Allowing for optimal levels of your being, of yourself, to come forward instead, to be heard, seen, and taken seriously, and taken to task. And that does not mean what it typically means, like the tasks that are necessary for your true self to thrive and build and exalt, those tasks coming forward. So it's a very different interpretation from what that term taken to task typically means. Yeah, so taking your proper, correct tasks, action steps seriously, and giving them the juice rather than somebody else's. So your juice is your juice. You get to drink your juice for yourself. You juiced it. All right, so we're gonna something about lightening the load on that. Like there's a heaviness around that. Using your own energy reserves for you and your higher visions. Great. So massively dispersing anything that gets in the way of that process. Let's clear on this phrase, performance rejection. Now you think of a performance as something being on a stage in front of a crowd of others. And this is more about you performing, once again, the necessary tasks, action steps, legitimate next steps for your well-being, your thriving. So we're clearing on performance rejection. We also want to clear past history of having your performance rejected by others, typically family members. Bless their hearts, they didn't know they were, crushing, interfering, backlogging your flow. So taking your flow back easily, immediately, effortlessly. No need to explain or defend. Great. And clearing rejection, the hurt, the pain of being rejected and rejecting yourself and rejecting what wants to come from yourself. Energy body refocusing and rebuilding, strengthening anew, clearing energy depletion, power draining pathways. Let's do a resolution there. Remediating where the draining, leaking occurs. Draining, leaking as in your energy, your exuberance, excitement, go elsewhere rather than for what is flowing and igniting in you. And this could be other people. Again, bless their hearts, as we say here in the South. They don't get what they're doing. Some of them do. Regardless, stopping up those leaks, cutting off those negative, depleting, I'll just keep saying leakages. Great. Advancement of inner kinetic launching. Really taking that one in. Personal weariness from fear. Entrapment. There's one word I wrote. I can't read my writing. I'll just say it and your energy will correct it. Fear. Okay. Personal weariness from fear. Oh, the chase. Entrapment vehicles currently employed on this planet. Okay, so that's all one big thing. So the personal weariness from the fear, chase, entrapment vehicles currently employed on this planet. Let's clear there. So there are the overt and the covert entrapment vehicles currently employed on this planet. There's the ones you turn on the news and there they are, they're fear mongering and getting you in a state of fear. And guess what? You're in fear, and then therefore you can't shine your light and embody your shining light. You can't thrive because you're in fear. So there's the overt, and then you have the covert, which are energetic, hidden energetic fear-based transmissions, along with the more subtle fear-mongering types of entrapment vehicles currently employed on this planet. Great, so we're just going to clear for all different formats. And we want to assist your system to catch on quicker and self-correct quicker, recalibrate and rebalance and retune to the the joy rather than the fear, the joy of being you. Autocorrect, but your own autocorrect that autocorrects to you. It's like, oh, wow, there's some information, or oh, wow, there's a subtle vibration. I have no idea what it is, but you know what? I'm going to autocorrect back to my joy alignment center. I'm not going to be swayed. Great. So really strengthening this bit. It sounds so, I guess, small, but it's really big. Go ahead and do a clearing on these deeper, long-term, chronic held fear of personal advancement. Typically, we're really afraid. If we haven't done that thing that we've always wanted to do, it's because we're really, really afraid of it on some level. And it's typically, I should say, it's always a massive distortion. It makes no logical sense, this fear. So that's where we're working right now. The ones that you're so disconnected to, and you go wonder, well, why haven't I ever gotten that wonderful partner that where we have this wonderful bond? Why haven't I ever gotten that promotion or that awesome job as a being the boss instead of being the underling? Or why haven't I ever done X, Y, or Z? There's typically a ginormous, it feels ginormous fear that when we start to face it, oh my gosh, it feels like the whole world is collapsing, and it feels like who you are is coming apart at the seams. That's why it's flippin' scary. So that is where we're clearing very deeply, so that when it comes time for you to face that again, because we come closer, we get an opportunity. Oh wow, there's this job where I would be the one in charge, and I would be the one, checking people's work. And so we're clearing that. And like I said, it makes no logical sense. You can't reason your way through this. You have to pass through it and get burned up. Well, it feels like you're getting burned up, but the pattern is getting burned up. And we've been so identified with this pattern, it feels like it's who we are. It feels like death. It feels like we're dying. And so that's where we're clearing right now as deeply as we possibly can. And please do play this session again so that you can hit it again and hit it again. Take off another chunk, so that when it comes back around, maybe this time you can pass through it and have a bit more confidence and trust that you will get to the other side. So that's where we're clearing. Clearing on where we typically back off, back down, do a 180 and retreat from facing our what feels in the moment like our greatest obstacle. On the other side is ourselves, our power, our creativity, and the very thing that we have always wanted. So really noticing where we're starting to back off. Oh, I must be afraid. This must be on the right track, and I must be afraid. Okay, let's be with that. Excellent. That will continue. Clearing the frequency of persistent chaos, distortion, anchors. Clearing an energy disruption there. comforted level response, recalibrating into your own unique style and flow. Recalibrating into your unique style and flow. Heart essential rhythms coming online, coming in tune. Rectification of frequency, energy inhibitors. Rectifying. Freedom to retune to your own inner devices, resources, abilities, strengths, and soar. You've got these gifts, you've got these abilities, you've got these skills, and you get to use them and thrive. Deleting mental pathways which deny strength, courage, and highly valuable workarounds. It's very important. Workarounds. You think, oh, we're moving around something. Well, yeah, sometimes the thing that's in front of you is unworkable. So you got to go around it. It's like, I'm not going to go through. It makes no sense. It's illogical. It's based in dysfunction and pathology. I'm going around that and I'm going to keep going on my way. Great. So yes, workarounds, these are abilities, course correction, your capacity, your tweaking capacity that enables you to move around and in spite of heavy duty hurdles. These are important skills. So we're deleting the mental pathways which deny all of these awesome skills. Great. Let's do another round of clearing, deleting, not really deleting, but it's transmuting fear, fear pockets, shame, guilt, undeservedness, or the belief that you don't deserve the good stuff. Primarily fear. Great. So allowing more and more of these false aspects, false images of you to be gone. They may be pictures, ideas, conceptualizations. Some of them may be nice, some of them may be not nice. Regardless, they're not you. And so they need to go. So assisting, smoothing away, smoothing that letting go process. It can feel like a death thing. Allowing your healthy perception of your true self to flow through, to shine unobstructedly. Clearing incapacitating fear sequences. We're doing a dispersal there. Okay, the energy of growth and self-substantiation. We're doing a reassertion here, or assertion. Energy of growth and self-substantiation, assertion. don't quite follow what this one is, but we're going to clear on it. Inflaming wake up. So we're clearing on inflaming wake up. So we're clearing the destabilization which occurs due to our flame overwhelming us, or us feeling overwhelmed by our big flame. Because we're brilliant, we're flaming, we're bright. And sometimes that can feel very overwhelming when we have all this other fear constructs, among other constructs, that we've adhered to and believed in and lived by for so long. It can feel very overwhelming. It feels like it can fry our circuits, this big flame that we are. So we're doing a clearing of the destabilization, which can occur when that happens. And we're mediating our capacity to arrange our life flow in a balanced, coordinated, in conjunction way, in conjunction with our own very bright, brilliant flame. Try not to be in your head around this one too much. It's got a lot of permutations, applications that are beyond our mental conceptualization capacity. Great. Emotional untethering from the past ideations of how to successfully proceed, how we should, this is in quotations, how we believe we should successfully proceed. Allowing for fresh, congruent meeting of our own life flow. Energy body recasting, rebuilding, refueling itself. And we're now bringing our session to a close in love, light, gratitude, and blessings. Thank you so much for tuning in to Pure Soul Alchemy. If you'd like to make a donation, there is a link in the description below. And please do visit the library page on my website for more in-depth bioenergy treatment sessions. I highly recommend that you listen to this session repeatedly. This will deepen the effects of the session and take your healing further. And to schedule your own individual Pure Soul Alchemy session, or for more information, please visit my website, www.puresoulalchemy.com. Thank you so much. See you next time and have a wonderful day.